So this here is me looking stupid trying to figure out. Oh, actually, I figured out how to work the green screen clearly, so disregard. Finally. Hi, guys. I'm Brady, if you don't know. Also known as Onism on Instagram, previously known as Petty the Prophet. I'm here with my YouTube channel and I'm back. Well, I'm not really back. I'm started. Like, what's up? Hey, y'all. How are you guys doing? So, this video today, so I first want to ask you guys if you guys could like, subscribe, put your notifications on. That's me taking a moment for you to do it. Because I'm going to wait. Because I see you. I see you. And also, I also let my Instagram followers know. And you all can follow me on Instagram. I'll post it in the bio because I will, now that I'm starting my YouTube, I will be doing a lot of giveaways. So those giveaways will always consist of you probably promoting my shit. Okay? So today or yesterday, I lied. And I played this 90s game and like 300 people got the correct answer. So like I can't give 300 people $5. I'm not rich. Hopefully YouTube makes me rich though. So yeah, I decided that, hey, I was going to start my video. So I'll just see whoever the two people are that repost my video, intro or whatever, they get $5 and they get $10 if they repost it on their story and on their page. So if you're just now watching that, if you're just not watching this and it's the same day I posted, go repost my stuff so you can get $5 or maybe even 10, you know? So I said this video is going to be about my beginning of my spiritual journey, how I just began to try to find myself or how I began to find myself. My door is open and it's kind of giving me the creeps because I'm used to being shut. And the vacuum is right here and I'm home alone. So if you keep seeing me like this, I'm just literally making sure the serial killer is not right there. That's it. That's all. I don't want to get killed on camera. I'm going to stop it. And then we can discuss terms on why he shouldn't kill me. So anyway, so that's what this story time was going to be about. Basically what led me to like seriously taking my spirituality seriously. Also in this video, I want to address what my channel or what you guys can expect from me from my channel and what I expect from you guys subscribing to my channel, okay? So with that being said, let's get this shit started.
Let's get it started in here.
So first, I'm probably going to start off with basic things that my YouTube channel will hold, basic rules that I would like for my subscribers to follow. This is a bully-free zone.
This is our no bullying policy.
Do you understand? We don't make fun of people in the comments. You know, we just don't make fun of people. We just not doing that. I'm going to try to keep positive energy around my YouTube channel. I also expect for my subscribers and my followers to support. And a lot of times, you guys, support is free. It's free. All you gotta do is just post me, hey, go check my girl out. And clearly, I am the girl next door. That is the name of my YouTube channel. We ain't putting on no fronts over here. You won't see me every time with a pound of makeup.
So I'm doing this without a...
You're not going to see me putting on fake shows for YouTube to impress the audience. Real raw shit over here. Real true transparency, if that's a word. I think I'm using that correctly. And I expect that from my followers. I only want the real in my bunch. You know, because I'm the Brady and you guys are the bunch. You guys subscribe, the bunch. That's really cute. Okay, so anyways, that was fake as fuck. But I want the bunch to be real. I don't want the mean girls here. I don't need any of that, okay? But let me tell you this. Don't let spirituality confuse you with weakness. I will still smack you.
You can't just
But positivity all the way, okay? So basically my channel will like consist of challenges, they'll consist of plenty of story times because I have story times. I have story times for days. So plenty of story times. You guys can suggest story times. I also will take people who maybe want to come on and like be a guest with me. Anybody who has like any experiments that they wanted to do, I'm open to it. I'm your girl next door. I'm just literally like you guys' new best friend. You know, we're just here chilling, hanging out, talking, doing things, and hiring our self-conscious. And that's what the basis of all of this will really come to, because you'll notice I'll talk a lot about spirituality no matter what video we're doing. I'm training myself to be more positive, and I want to help train you guys to be more positive. So you'll see a lot of that in my videos. I won't do too much, you know, joning, but I will fire your ass up. For the most part, I will definitely stay positive. And it's not just for you guys. It's literally for my own self because, again, I probably started this journey about 6 months ago. I've been spiritual my whole life. I've been touched by God my whole life. But I just found myself, or I'm just finding myself. Let me not say I found myself. Let me say I'm you know, I'm like digging. I found something, like it was there, and then I just keep seeing more and more. That's where I'm at in my spiritual journey. Okay, so on to my spiritual journey. That now that you guys know what I expect from my YouTube channel. Okay, so I don't even know how to tell this story. I don't even know how to explain it because I don't want to say too much of people that's involved because I don't want to like make anybody feel any kind of way. But long story short, I was homeless. And the reason of being homeless, we'll just leave that for maybe another story time. So I was just like homeless. Like your girl, Petty the Prophet, was out, y'all. She was out. I was like just not living my best life. Okay. So thank God when I did become homeless, I was a server. And this is still how I feel like spirituality helped me in such a big way, because even at my job, we don't get our tips every night. We only get whatever cash tips we make. And people don't carry cash anymore, right? So a lot of times, like, a lot of people, like, they always used to ask me if any of my old coworkers are mentioning, if any of my old coworkers are watching this, like, they will tell you I was cash queen. Fuck that job, though. But, yeah, they gonna tell y'all I was, like, cash queen. So, but I think it had a lot to do with my morning rituals, which is what I'm gonna get to. So, yeah, basically, I'm a server. So when I became like completely homeless, like I had like other places I was going. And mind you, when I say other places, I'm talking about like my best friend, because at this time, not only was I homeless, but I was celibate or I was abstinent. I forgot which one means like you stop having sex. One means you never had sex. The other means you just, stop having sex. So basically, I wasn't having sex. So I didn't have a lot of male friends that I could just like rely on to go stay with. At this moment, my dog has scared the fuck out of me. Come on, come say hi. Say hi, Bentley. Yes, this is Bentley. He's shaved. He normally isn't ugly like this. He normally has a big old fur, but so bye. So anyways, where was I?
Dreams that you want.
I don't remember where I was. I just lost track of mine. But okay, so I'm on 9 minutes and 42 seconds. Okay, so I was just like out of it. Like I had one friend. I didn't have any males that I could like really depend on, and without like thinking that I had to have sex in exchange. So like I was out. I was like literally by myself. And like my best friend held me down for like a few months while she could, and then she had her own situation. So it just was like both of us at the same time. So I had shits. I didn't have shits but myself for the first time in my life. Shit. It was the worst experience because with this happening, I had to give my son to my baby father for the school year, not give him away like custody wise. But so normally everybody knows he normally is with me during the school year, and he goes with his dad in the summertime, blah, blah, blah. But this year it was, or not this year, but it was opposite. Yeah, this year it was opposite. Like, it was like, I don't know where I'm going to be, and I need him to be stable. And, you know, I had to do that. So that in itself was like a big one. I cried every time I talked to him on the phone. I cried if I was at the hotel and Cartoon Network was on. Ugh, I like literally cried. It was just really hard, y'all. It was hard. It was hard because at that time it was like I was beefing with my parents. So I didn't have them to talk to. I didn't feel comfortable with talking to my siblings all the way because I just felt like, you know, they were going to be in cahoots with my parents. So my best friend, again, was going through her own thing. So we both had kind of like went from talking every day to just checking on each other throughout the week. So when I say I literally had to face me, I literally had to face me. A lot of times in life, we have these distractions around us and we don't realize that that is what it is. Like, you know, you just think you're living your everyday life, right? No, those are distractions. They're distracting you from taking that time and finding who you are. Okay, so coming home and watching Love and Hip Hop, coming home and checking the phone, coming home and be able to gossip with your friend, all of those are distractions. And when you don't have those things anymore, you start to realize that you have a lot of fucking thinking to do. Like, really. And that's what happened. I really started thinking, like, how the hell do I get out of this? Like, how do I change this? How do what did I do to deserve this? You know, you start asking things like that. I've always been sheltered, okay? So, like, I haven't even been like one of those kids that had to endure struggle because my parents struggle. My parents are well off. They're very decently paid. We never struggled for anything. So, me being homeless, I mean, like, this is like completely new for me, okay? Like, I don't think I mean, well, let me not say in the sense of I've never been homeless, but I've had 3 apartments of my own. So I definitely know what it is to have enough to pay your rent and you be a little hungry. Definitely know that feeling. But to be completely out, I don't know that feeling, right? Because when I was homeless, I mean, like, I was well, let me not say that. Because, okay, so let me get to my journey. Okay, so I can't remember like exactly what happened, but it had to be just like a poof in my brain. That's how I guess it happens. And it was just like, I need God. And not God in the sense of Jesus, not God in the sense of church. I ain't talking about him. I need God in the sense of the universe. We take the things around us, the natural things around us, for granted. And we don't realize how those everyday things help us every day. So when I said, like, I was just like, I need to, like, take time and appreciate life. And that's kind of where it started. It was just like, maybe, you know, people think they go through stuff and they're like, I'm not a bad person. Why am I going through this? Just maybe you don't show enough gratitude for the things that you have. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so anyways, goddamn, I'm on 14 minutes. Okay, so anyways, right? So that's when, of course, I started researching. I got crystals. I started researching the crystals. Shout out to Enchanted. I hope I'm saying this right. I think it's the Enchanted Fae. I'm going to write it in the bio. So I decided to add her info here. That's the first crystal shop I ever went to. It is in Maryland. If you are in the Maryland or the DC area, even Virginia, you would you can find this she's in the Silver Spring area. Again, I'm going to put the actual name. I do think it's the Enchanted Fae, but I'm going to double check and I'm going to put it in the bio. That was where I had my first crystal experience. The energy was great. The lady read my energy great. I went there about 2, 3, 4 times. I actually need to go there soon because out of like 17 crystals, I'm down to 5. That's not a bad thing. And that too is another video. We'll talk about losing crystals in another video. But The Enchanted Fae is where I went and I got some of my crystals. Well, I'll get all my crystals from the Enchanted Fae. That's why I'm going to link them because that's personally my place that I'm comfortable with going to get crystals. I got my crystals. Then I started researching them. I started researching different things. I also have a pendulum. I guess I should have brought those things over so you guys will see, but we'll just do like another video with that going on there. But okay, so yeah, I bought a pendulum. I bought a couple of crystals. I definitely bought me tourmaline, and I hope I'm saying that right, but it is for empaths. If you are empath or empaths, because I hear people say that word all kind of ways, okay? You will definitely need this. So, hold on, let me turn this out. Let's get it. So, you'll want to get torn out. So, basically, I went to the crystal shop. After I came from the crystal shop, I did like a lot of like research. Be careful of the information that you get off the internet, because a lot of these places.
Really, bitch? Really?
Hello. Why would they call again? I thought I just didn't answer the phone. Okay, so anyways, a lot of these places have taken on the fact that crystal spirituality is now a trend. Sage, all of that. Please don't get the $5 sage from Five and Below. I love Five and Below. I have the incense from Five and Below. But it's not real sage, you guys. So, okay, anyway, that'll all be for another video, maybe. Did I even go over what my channel was going to be about?
So clearly we're going to talk about how you don't want to do drugs because it fucks your memory up.
If I didn't, I'm going to pause it here. Let me do a good freeze video, a freeze frame.
So basically I knew I was dumb.
Because I don't remember if I told y'all, but if I don't, like I said, I'll freeze me looking silly. And then I'll just tell you guys what my channel's going to be about, because I can't remember if I told y'all. I'm on 17 minutes and I don't want to do it again. But we'll be doing like some cool, quirky, fun, spiritual. It'll be a little bit of everything. I'm literally the girl next door. So when I say that, you can literally expect anything here like you would from a friend. So I'm going to wrap this video up. Basically, what I'm telling you is you can't have pain without purpose. I had to go through pain. I had to experience pain. That was the most painful thing to me, because me and my son weren't together all the time. Oh, I guess I really didn't tell y'all the story. I forgot to tell you guys the ritual. Okay, so I would wake up every morning and I would choose whatever crystals that I felt like I needed for the day, which you could do that any kind of way. You could stick your hand in the glass. I always kept mine in like, well, I didn't have a glass jar, but you know, in a hotel, if you get a smoky room, because I was smoking my ganja, right? It came with an ashtray. So I just put it in, not a clean. I would clean it out. I would put it in the ashtray was glass, so I would put all my crystals in the glass ashtray. And then in the morning, I would like close my eyes. And then your left hand is your hand for intuition. It's very intuitive. I hope I said that right. Intuitive. Your left hand is very intuitive. So anytime you're doing like tarot cards, anything basically where you asking the spirits to help you, choose or guide you, you want to use your left hand, okay? And I chose on my left hand, and whatever like 2 or 3 crystals I felt that I needed, I would take those, and then I would go to the mirror, and this is what you call mirror magic or mirror affirmations. I would stare at the mirror. You stare at yourself at the left eye.
To correct myself, you stare at your left eye and your right eye.
Yourself what it is that day that you expect to get from the day. You let the universe know what it is that day. And of course, now when I would do my mirror affirmations, they will be much bigger goals. But at that time, I literally just wanted a place to lay my head, okay? So for me, I was like, I need to make $190. Now, mind you, for me, it wasn't really about the money. I mean, it was about the money. It was about the hotel money, but I also wanted to get a little extra so that I would be okay for tomorrow. And like I said, when I was homeless, I literally was eating 1 time a day. I'm hungry. at work when I was going to work because I was, I worked at a restaurant. One time a day. One time. I was literally eating one time a day. So I was like, please just let me get an extra $5 that when I leave here, I can get something to eat, okay? So I went through that for like, literally, I just got out of that situation a month ago, and I just got approved for my apartment that I will be moving into on March 31st. Thank you! Yay! But yeah, so me staying strong. Because I didn't know, like, I was at the drinks, like how am I do this? My son was like devastated behind it. Like, it just affected not even just me, but my child too, because he wasn't able to see me how we're used to seeing each other. I mean, it's my man. Everybody know who. If you're here from Instagram, you know, like, that's my best friend. So it's just like, Mommy's getting herself together. That's just what I had to like tell him. Like, I'm getting myself together. I really went through it. And it like changed. That situation changed a lot of how I look at life. It did. Number one, I'm still definitely working on myself. I'm still definitely will go from 0 to 50 real quick. But it's not 0 to 100. And, I'm proud of myself. I definitely took the time to recognize my toxic traits. And that is a point that I want to make to you guys. And I don't know why I hear something telling me to say this. Somebody that's watching this video needs to hear this. But you can't change other people's toxic behavior until you change your own. Okay? It's true. People are toxic, but it's also true that you too give off toxic traits. So sometimes you being, the saying, I'm going to be the bigger person, you being that bigger person that changed, people will see that change and then they want to understand how you did it, and they too will want to change. They too will want to apologize for the mistakes or the pain that they may have caused you. A lot of us act out of pain. A lot of us do things, even though something might have happened 10 years ago, you're still acting out of pain and you want to still blame that person who pained you. And instead of looking at maybe how after that you let that person painting you, how you pained other people and how you too became toxic and how you too still have karma due to you from what you did to other people. Okay? So that's the first thing. I would tell anybody that is looking to start their spiritual journey, because a lot of people ask me a lot, like, how'd you do it? What did you do? Can you explain how you get started? The first thing that you have to do is look at yourself. Okay? Because you're not going to level up. You're not going to transcend. You're not going to vibrate higher if you're still carrying this not guilt. What is it when you can't forgive somebody? Like, it's heavy. Yeah, you can't if you can't forgive people, you won't ever be able to vibrate high. So that's the first thing. You're gonna have to forgive people and work on yourself. And like I said earlier, when you work on yourself, that really means working on yourself. And like I said, I don't remember earlier if I talked about what I expect from my audience, my bunch. But it's transparency, and that's because that's what I'm going to give you. I know my flaws. I know my mistakes. I own them. Okay? That's always going to be your first step to any journey. You have to know what you need to correct in order to get correct, if you understand what I'm saying. Okay? So with that being said, that's the first thing you want to do. You want to do that. You also want to work on your environment around you. If you're in an environment that you really can't kind of step away from the toxic or the negative, you really need to take time out of your day and make it known to those other people that you need to take time to cleanse yourself, cleanse your space, cleanse your energy. So if that means 2 hours out of the day, you kind of like, you're away, cool. A lot of people don't realize or don't, like, if I've ever like lived with you, or people always say that about me, they're like, you're always in the room. Like, I just like my own energy space, because I can control what energy that I'm putting out. I can't always control the energy other people are putting out. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I kind of stay in my own space. Which is another thing that will happen when you begin your spiritual journey and begin to take it seriously. You will become very protective of who you allow in your space, and you'll even start to feel like an asshole, like maybe I'm doing too much, but you're not. Your vibration is so high that it's now sensitive to lower vibrations. You no longer want to deal and put up with people of certain vibrations. So even people as simple as your damn mother could just all of a sudden be somebody that you're just like, ugh. Your best friend, your dog, I'm just playing, but you know, you get what I'm saying? Like, people that you love dearly might all of a sudden, things they start to do, like, just irritate you, and things you guys probably might have did together, and it's just now, like, you don't want to do it, you're not involved, it irritates you, it kind of annoys you, but it's just because you're vibrating high, and your higher vibration can feel its lower, it can feel that lower vibration trying to pull your vibration down, and not always on purpose, because a lot of people don't know and realize that they're vibrating low. So they don't realize that when they send you that photo of the girl in their timeline, like, girl, look at her shoes. They don't realize that that is sending your vibration low. Okay, so those are things that, and people you might want to stay away from. Another thing that I did during my spiritual journey was I cleaned my Instagram, and I'm still actually working on that because I have I follow a lot. Like, it was like I follow everybody that follow me. Clean your Instagram. The first people I took away from my Instagram was like Shade Room, Hip Hop News. What was another one? It was another one. Like, I just had to hurry up and delete it. I think it was Daquan. I think it was the remix guy. Like, I just deleted all of those things that take negative things and throw it in our face. So that's another thing. Social media is every day for us. So with that being said, if it's something that you're looking at on a daily, you want to make sure that the content is positive. I unfollow a lot of my people. Like, I just didn't want to see what you guys are posting anymore. Some guys that I follow, they might post ass all day. I don't want to see that. I follow a lot of strippers. I follow a lot of girls who were Instagram models, and that was only because that wasn't personal towards them. That was because I was following those pages because I was looking at them to put my own self down. So I had to also get rid of those kind of pages that I follow to compare myself to. And your explore page will tell you a lot about who you are. Because now my explore page, I was about to try to show y'all, but I'm recording my phone. Now my explore page is crystals, hair, healing, and memes. At first it was bad bitches, fights. It just really tell you a lot of what you're into. So you want to just make sure whatever you're feeding your mind via social media, for the most part, is positive. It's okay every now and again if you want to. Again, let me say this. Let me do this disclaimer. I'm just now starting in my spiritual journey. It's only been about 6 months, so I'm still working on certain things. I have cut reality TV out, but I do watch an episode every now and again. I might see something on Instagram, I'm like, oh, I gotta watch that. But I have, for the most part, I'm not a reality TV junkie. That was another thing that added to my spiritual journey. Now, one thing that I really want to work on really bad, but probably not bad enough, that I really am going to try, is I want to stop eating meat. But that's another thing that I want to get into in another videos. We're going to talk about your ancestors. You cannot start your spiritual journey without going through your ancestors first. Okay? And that's going to be a deeper video. And I'm going to also let you guys know to follow Conjuring Queen, because the information that I'm going to give you is the information that I got for her. She's also on YouTube. Her name is Conjuring Queen.
Okay, you guys, this is Conjuring Queen's YouTube page, so you guys can go ahead and check her out.
She was the one that made me realize oh shit, I fucked up my spiritual journey by not going through my ancestors first. So that is a big one. That actually should have been number one. Number one is that you definitely want to call out to your ancestors, but that's going to be a whole nother video because I am not all of that educated in that. So again, Go follow Conjuring Queen to get exact details. But other than that, that's just kind of how my spiritual journey went. I had pain in order to realize my purpose. I had to go through some pain to realize my purpose. And a lot of people are that way, honestly. A lot of people have to go through pain to realize their purpose, and it's crazy. Some of us are just a little bit more thick-headed, a little bit more stubborn than others. But I know that people have questions. Any questions you want to ask me, I can just make a question and answer YouTube video, the next YouTube video, or you guys can let me know what you want to see on the next YouTube video. Again, this is my first video, so I'm like going to have like an intro by the next time you guys see me. I'm going to have like some taglines to say during the video. I don't even remember if I told you guys to subscribe, like, and put your notifications on so you can see me. You want me to pull up on your phone, pop out, just put your notifications on, okay? Subscribe. And just remember this, spirituality does not mean weakness. I will still smack a hoe. It's like deuces.